This game will make anybody weak at the knees. I create this wonderful coat of arms, go on a world conquest mission to murder everybody. We start with humble beginnings and rapidly build our first villages and homes for our new recruits to try and murder these men who look rather menacing. But who will win? You'll have to find out. This is a bunch of my unwilling peasantry. You'll have to see. You must love gaming because you are watching this video, so why not save yourself some money and get on instant gaming? They have everything you could possibly want. The new stuff, the pre-order stuff, and the classics. Honestly, you're missing out if you don't get on here. There's a link down below in the description. You can thank me later. Oh, finally. Finally. The long-awaited game we've been all creaming over has arrived. That is right lovely. So we're going to go and make a thing. Name is obviously MoisTea. I'm going to be this man. His hair nearly matches mine. Or should I say mine nearly matches his. And he looks like he's been through the wars a bit and has had enough. I've made this coat of arms. Gone for a lion because those are nasty. Gone for an axe because you can use them to butcher the enemy with. Gone for whatever that is because it's nice. And the castle because that's what everything is built upon. Gone for a white cross. I was thinking a little bit Scottish-ish. Oh, that is half Scottish, so we'll see what happens. And a bit of a crown thing in the middle. That looks right lovely. If you want, send me a screenshot of your coat of arms in the Discord. There's a link in the description. Come and join it, and there's a Manor section. Show me your coat of arms. We can compare them. The campaign or scenario that I'm going to go for is restoring the peace, as there is AI lords, which can be a bit of a knob. The rise to prosperity one is just a bit lovey-dovey, and I need some murdering involved. On the edge seems good, but there is no AI players in, so we're gonna go for that one. And I want to conquer everything, which is marvelous. In fact, I've just found a button where you can have it on, but we'll go for restoring the peace first. Domination, eliminate everything. Once we've murdered the enemy players, we will be winning. To make things a little bit more difficult, we'll put the raider frequency up to frequent. We'll have the maximum bandit camps possible, which is 5, so that's going to be a mess. I'll start things in spring, just to make life a little bit easier. We'll have a double amount of initial supplies, so we can get somewhere a little bit quicker, speeding up the gameplay. Some free weapons at the start, yes, that would be good. We'll have the residential requirements just on balanced. I'm going to focus more on the combat. With a medium penalty on approval. We'll have to place wells in the underground water. And weather effects? We'll go on balanced. That sounds lovely. That is the setup we're going to go for. And it might murder me rather quickly. These raiders are going to be a nightmare. Let's begin. And here we have it. Our grand creation. This is where it all begins. We've got a few bits. Lots of bread. That needs to be in immediate storage. Some firewood and whatever that is. What's that? A few stones? I don't know. We have an ox for shifting things around. And some luggage, which we also need to get into some storage before the weather turns. As then it all rots, which isn't very nice. We've got a few people lurking around, which we can put to work immediately. I'll show you the map in a minute, but what happens here is we have to build up our town, the manor, and when you're ready, tell the other guys that you're taking their land and they won't be very happy about it. But first things first, we need food and fuel, which we'll have to sort out. We've got 8 months worth of food, which is right lovely. And we've got 40 pieces of firewood. How long that is going to last, I don't quite know. That will depend on how many houses and people we get. Let's see what situation we are in. In our province, we have a very small amount of stone, a small amount of wild animals, a good rich iron deposit, that is good, and we have some clay, a very good one as well. Not sure what we use that for yet, but we'll have to find out. But the iron I'm very interested in, as I think we'll be able to produce lots of weapons and things to murder and butcher the people with, which is very important. And some berries, that's about an average one. These yellow ones are claimed by our, whoever that is, the man who looks like he's not very friendly. We can talk to him if we like, but we'll do that later. Currently, they also have a very rich iron deposit, which isn't very nice. A few bits of stone and things, and a big berry deposit there, a bit more iron, and various other bits. I can't see any buildings from them, so I'm presuming either it's going to happen at some point, or they're just going to send troops to come and tell us to get out of the area. At the moment, they just have off-map bases as such, or they'll just come pondering around. To the east, we have said bandits. Let's have a bit of a gander. Ah, yeah, there is a few of them. They have swords, shields, maces, axes. Nice. Any bows? I'm not too sure, but they're sat there waiting to murder my peasants. They're currently awaiting orders, and they are fully ready to go and murder people. I'm probably going to be me. They are in a region which has large clay, so I'm not too bothered about that. What I have seen now, to the south, we have a large stone deposit there, which will be rather lovely. Lots of animals, which is another right lovely thing to have. We can make hides and things and clothing and meat, and I presume we can make some kind of hide armors for our troops using the furs, but I'm not too sure. We'll have to investigate. And the other ones, which various bits of all sorts, so we'll have to see how we get on. So we've got various buildings. One I've not seen before is an apiary, if that's how you say that correctly. That's for honey, so beekeeping. Research, ooh, we'll have to have a look at that. The mining sector, we've got stone cutters and a mining pit. Logistics, we have the hitching posts. We've got plenty of them to do. A pack station, what is that? Oh, that is transport between your regions. That's new. Then we've got the storehouse and the granny, which is all good. Ooh, this is a new one. A corpse pit. Not all deserve to be buried on consecrated ground. Use this building to get rid of any raider corpses quickly. Workers become grave diggers. Nice. Let's see if we can fill one of them. You can obviously have farms, farmhouse, pastures for your animals, and various other bits. Clay furnace. You can convert clay into clay tiles, so that's going to be building. We've got lots of clay, I think. Yes, we do, so we should be able to get some right lovely things going. Isn't that wonderful? Nice. Okie dokie, that's all we can see for now. I presume other things get unlocked as you get there, so we'll have to figure that out. Military, the thing we've been all waiting for. We could form a militia of militia footmen, which is a shield and an axe, or a spear militia, what looks to be a bigger shield and a spear, or a pole arm militia. They're more used for taking down cavalry and things with a big hook and rip people down and things. And then we have the archer militia. And we've got all of these things that we need for it. So we have people themselves, side arms, so that's going to be axes and things, small shields, large shields, war bows, crossbows, so we're going to have a selection apparently, spears, I'm not too sure what that one is, but that looks like arrows, and that looks like an even better spear. Oh, pole arms. Ah, what's that one then? I presume that's arrows. Ooh, that's nice. You can even hire mercenaries. We'll have to investigate that. This game has come a long way. Let's begin. The priorities are going to have to be storage, food, and housing. Without any of them, we are stuffed and we won't ever get anywhere. So what I will do is get storage in order so these supplies don't melt. Berries, they're going to be a good one. Very quick to get straight away. I don't really want to destroy any trees if I can help it, because they are going to be a valuable resource. And it looks like our food is going to be more down here, so we might end up building the main bit around here. Start chopping around it and see what happens. Flat ground is always key when thinking about starting. Raiders will probably use the forests. They'll be harder to spot, so you have to keep that all guarded, I presume. I'm going to stick a 4G hut thing there. A hunting camp as well is going to be key. I'm going to stick one of them over here. Now, these do wriggle around. Overlaps animal habitat will cause migration. There you go. Yes, so if we interfere with this too much, then they disappear, and we don't want that one. Not necessarily disappear, but they go for a gander, so we'll stick it next to it. Where the town itself is probably going to be is more than likely along, well, around all of this. This is where the water is, so we need to have access to that. So in this general direction is where I think I'm going to start doing the industry and stuff. Having the manor on a bit of a hill would be ideal, so the manor is probably going to be placed on this mound here, where all these trees currently are. I think that's going to be the plan, and it will suit well if the town is below it. Industries over here perhaps, and farming stuff we've got not the best, more on that side, but we can't go over there. More probably to do with being in the forest. We've got a bit down there. Barley and things for beer. Rye. Probably over here. That's where some fields are going to be, I suspect. And there's some good bits down there. There's a lot in the forest itself, so this might get chopped down and used for that. Ooh, you need stone for certain buildings, including storehouse and just the granary. Okay, so I don't want to waste it too much, but we're going to start it over here. We're going to plot one there, and then a storehouse pretty much next to it. That should provide all the things we need to get all this food and wood and things in a protected area. Then we're going to start getting some food going. Now they will start building all of these on their own, so we'll put that on low. The other food one, which is over here, we'll put that on low, and these on high. And then they'll start doing it. And off we go. Now I've stuck a road in. It's more of a dirty path, and that goes around this through the forest. In fact, let's have a gander, shall we? Here we go. So this is where they're going to be. They're going to be working on that shortly. They're over there just thinking about it. But through here, off we go into the woods. Apparently there's a tree in the path. That wasn't very well placed, was it? Silly me. And you're going to bang your noggin every time you go past it, but we'll not look at that. Really through the shrubbery. I don't know if they've got to build it, but we'll have to deal with this at some point, I presume. And there you go. That's where the berry place is going to be. And the berries should be just up here. There we go. Look at those juicy things. Oh, they're enormous. That is wonderful. Already we've got a man using the ox to ferry around the luggage, which is excellent. And we've got a man with a spade. Believe he's gonna dig it up and make it nice. And there's his wife, probably. Yeah, they're having a good dig. Well, there's a few of them at it now. Excellent. Through the woods, everyone else is now having a good dig over here. Excellent, excellent. That is right lovely. And then we've got the other... I thought he said a very rude word then. But no, we've got the deers and things over here. Let's have a gander at them. Oh, here we go. They're in here. Apparently I can run right up to them. And they're not bothered. Excellent. Nice. Oh, here we go. The other man in the area has decided to send me a letter saying that he's had some nasty rumours against him, and please don't judge him. Let's have a right back, shall we? I could declare war on him, but we're not in a position to do that yet. I can request money off him. Okay. Or I could tell him he has no rightful claim and everything else. We might just leave him be for the time being. I'd rather not get murdered on day one. I've also got all the roads around this moving. They are... Oh no, it's just doing the stuff. But see how they're using this road? This will only be a temporary one, just to speed things up as we go up here. I've also found a button which deletes shrubby and things. Whether it's done it or not, I'm not too sure, but it kind of has. I mean, all the grass and stuff would always be there, I suppose, but when these trees get lobbed down, then they'll be out of the path's way, and they are now building this. Isn't that fantastic? Currently having a break by the looks of things, but let's have a gander and watch. Well, that was quick, wasn't it? We can get a few people in there and doing it, which is lovely. What's advanced? Ooh! You can choose what they get, how far they want to get it, and everything. Oh, that is fantastic. That's a lot better than what it used to be. People, you can stick families in there and everything. We'll get the constructions finished first, or I could just have a family on it. They can start moving the stuff. Having the food over would be ideal, but everybody's going to be building these things. They're presumably going to be working on this one next. It should be right lovely. They've got to get stone over and everything. That man has just deposited some, and now he's going to hammer things into the muddy ground, and that fixes everything. Oh wow, look at that! Instant wall, yes! Look at the detail on that, actually. That is right lovely. Hopefully that'll stop the rats getting in. Is that done? No. Beautiful. This is the hunting camp. Not got anybody in there just yet. And the berry place is being fixed up also. Lovely. Nice. All the buildings are done. Let's get these resources stored before it rains and makes a mess. Those breads in those baskets are going to get rather damp if it does have a bit of a dribble. Can't be having that. Excellent. Well, now that's taken care of. Forge a hut. We'll get a person in there and another family. Then the hunting lodge, and they will do that. Now, after that, I don't think we're going to need anybody in the storage house, the granary, for the time being, at least. Anyway, and everyone's kind of sat around doing nothing. I would very much like to start clearing this entire area of trees. So that's the next job. And then it's currently March. We could probably do with a saw pit and get that building. That's going to be, call it 3, maybe 4 families worth. And then we're going to need to start getting some houses in. Then we can start expanding and looking at murdering people. Most excellent. Ooh. Nice. Okay, this is new. In the saw pit and woodcutter's lodge and things, you can have it so that you have a permanent ox stationed for it. So when they chop down the trees, you've got to have an ox to move them about. So once we get another ox, we can then stick one in there. So they're going to start chopping down some trees, which is wonderful. Oh, I'm a lemon. I did the wrong one. Ah! Oh, aren't I clever? This is the building I really needed. This is for chopping the trees down. Better get that one done. I did the woodcutter's lodge, which is for firewood, which is that one. But I don't need that one just yet. And the other one is for timber into planks. Sugar lumps. Where's that gone? Oh, there's the timber and wooden. Oh, there's planks. Okay, so what needs planks then? They all just need timber. I don't know. We'll figure that out at some point. Either way, I don't care right now. Excellent. Right, logging camp. Let's get one in there, get a steady supply of logs available. Then we can start actually building the town, which I'm going to start by plonking it down here somewhere. This area right here will be absolutely perfect. Nothing really wants to grow there. Oh, apparently there's a smell icon, which is work in progress. Fire hazard, that's going to be a work in progress as well. But all the water is here, which means we can have our people have a nice drink when they're parched. Where the ox thing is, I'm going to have the well right next to that. There we go. I'm going to use that a little bit. These logs are slowly going to get moved and that'll get deleted. Once we've got houses, this will get deleted. So, using this as a main roundabout, because I'm British, we love our roundabouts. I'm going to stick a bit of a side road around here somewhere, like that. Beautiful, and have some houses coming off. Alrighty, these are going to be the houses. I've made sure that they can have room for a backyard as well, which is excellent. Because you're going to need that later on, you see. But in order to build more, we're going to need more timber. So this is why I kind of wanted to make sure we have plenty of people on the luggage. So I'll get a few more people on that. We have lots of food, apparently. 60 months worth. So that is good. Hmm. Right, lovely, is that? Right, lovely. We now have our first 3 houses. Don't actually look too bad, do they? Nice. It's raining again. Would you like to live here? This is your dream home? Quite shabby, actually. I don't know where they got the colour on the walls from, but it is what it is. So in the back down here, you can have, say, chicken coops or some random goats and vegetables growing. We can really use these to help feed the population and have a good variety of nosh to nosh on. I better get 2 more on the go. And then everyone then has a house. Nice. There we go. That is fantastic. Now then. Oh, there's another one to go yet. Well, never mind. But yes, we have in the houses themselves requirements and stuff. So water access, yes. Any well construction in the region and they are happy with it. Church, we can build that at some point. Market supply, we don't have a market yet. Food stall supply, fuel and food and clothing stalls. And then you've got all this stuff that they can have. So your people are the ones which take up arms. So you're going to have spare people for it. And in that looks like different bits of clothing and different bits of armor and various other things, which will be excellent to have a look at. Storage, generic storage, and in the pantry, that's going to be where you can stick some stuff. And this is everybody that's living in there and what they do. So they have a son who's currently fetching water. There he is. Oh no, he's a hunter. Oh, he is fetching water. Never mind. So there's a family in there. You can show the man's workplace and everything. Excellent. I like it. So to keep things efficient, we're going to have to get people the things that they need in a good manner. Now you can upgrade the... Ooh, that's how you do it. Right. Didn't see this one coming. So what is that? Money. How much of that do we have? So we can produce eggs. There you go. Vegetables, goats. They can have an apple orchard at the back, apparently, but it takes 3 years before they produce anything. An armorer's workshop. After unlocking... Oh, we need to look at the research. After unlocking armor making and master armor making, enables the production of chainmail armor and plate armor. Ooh. And then Fletcher's workshop, which is bows and arrows and things. Cobbler's workshop, which enables the production of shoes and boots. And Joiner's workshop, which is production of wooden parts. What will that be for? And different shields. Tailor's shop for clothing, cloaks and gambesons. I presume you're going to need leather and things for certain bits. And then a blacksmith's workshop where you can have tools, spears and sidearms. Apparently you can have a brewery in the back or a bakery. This is mad! But you all have to upgrade them first. So they've got to get quite girthy to be able to do that. Now that I was not expecting, to be completely honest. And it's completely different to how I thought it was going to go. Nice, we're not doing bad at all. Once everyone has a house, we can get this homeless tent out the way. Disband that. probably going to be looking at getting some kind of market. But then we're going to have to also think about getting more food in, because it's May. Things are going to start to get eaten into. See that wild animals is only 11 out of 20, and that is with one family on it, so the hunting limit is 10. If you drain it too much, they'll probably wander off, and or the total, well, the reproduction rate will reduce to such a rate which will not be able to sustain many people. However, the forges, we can have more people in. We've got 5 families now assigned, 2 in the logging camp. We've got 7 logs in storage, so that means we can start continuing. Nice. We have got bigger. New development point. Oh yeah, there's all that as well. We've got approval things and everything there. Right, a strong militia is paramount to the survival of any settlement. Luckily, a shipment of weapons has just arrived, and you will now be able to create your first militia banners to serve you and protect your people. However, we will need more weapons to equip all the people as the settlement grows, either by making them or importing them from other lands. Ooh. Let's form a militia. What do we want? Well, we have 10 residents. We have 10 spears and 10 large shields. So that's going to be a spear militia then, isn't it? You created your first militia unit. The male villages will be evenly distributed between all militia units. They will then try to find the required equipment. The weapon and shield depends on the unit type, while the maximum quality of body armor and helmet depends on the village's residential level. So peasants are not going to have plate armor, for example. After bringing all the necessary equipment home, the unit recruits are marked as ready to rally. Only then you will be able to rally your unit. Ooh. I see. So we have a spear militia, 10 out of 36. Now they're going to go and get their things, I presume. So if we have a look... what? No game in range or hunting limit reached. Oh yeah. So, well, they're going to go and get their stuff, essentially. So if we get mauled by the raiders over here, we should be alright, but there was a good few of them, wasn't there? So I better make sure. I mean, look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15. Right, so they already outnumber us a good amount, and I presume that they're going to be more nasty than what we are, so we need more people. Thing else we're going to need is people in the storehouse and at the granary, or we're going to be stuffed, which is not great. So let's do that first. Let's get 2 more houses on the go. We'll bung them there like that for now. Excellent. And just because I can, and I probably should, get some more people on the berries. Oh no, granary, because we're definitely going to need people. No, understand families to guard the ox. Oh jeez. Turn them off the logging camp. There we go. Okay, because that forager's hut is full, and this hunting camp is full of food, and I think to move them over without them spending all day messing about, we need someone in the granary, and they will sort that out, hopefully. Ooh, specialize your region. So this is going to be the research, development, policies, and production. Whole new thing, which was we just had a glimpse at in the demo. After you reach the next settlement level, you will be granted a development point to spend. Unlock development branches to make your region more efficient. To enact policies, you need to raise your administration level by building administrative buildings like the Manor. Got it. Okay, let's investigate this then. So to get to a higher level, we need 2 houses of improved quality. So we're a while from that yet. With this section, this looks more militaristic. Basic armor making, so enables blacksmiths to craft helmets and things. And advanced armor making, master armor making. That's still a work in progress. Charcoal burning, which will be good, making refueling twice as efficient. Ooh, that'll be good in the long run. Deep mining enables the building to extract resources indefinitely if placed over a rich deposit. Oh, that is good. That means, because the region that we are in has a rich deposit of iron and I think it was clay, we should have a rather large amount of indefinite goodness coming from that. This looks like it's going to be more to do with trade and people, as we have foreign suppliers which should bring in new people. That's a firewood cart, which is a new building. A permanent market stall which provides a positive income of firewood as long as the region has enough wealth. Region does not pay for the transport fee but must be placed in the marketplace. Oh, so the marketplace is going to have more of a meaning now than what it did before. And trade logistics, establishing a new trade route always costs a maximum of 25 wealth. Okay, better deals removes the tariffs from foreign imports, effectively reducing all import prices by 10. That could be huge. Up here looks like food production. We can have the orchardry for apples and things. Irrigation dramatically lowers the amount of damage caused by droughts. We'll see how much this comes into play on the difficulty that we have it on. I'll put it on balanced. And rye cultivation, that means we can unlock rye crop for our fields. Similar to wheat, rye can be processed into flour, but it's more resilient and therefore can be grown in places with lower fertility. Ooh, nice. And then we have sheep breeding. That'll be good for meat. And then, oh, and the wool, that might be useful for clothing. The heavy plow, adding a ploughing station enables employing an ox at a farmhouse for significantly faster ploughing of a large field, as well as bringing crops back to storage more efficiently. So basically, a tractor. Fertilization, new upgrade, fence up, allows to use a fallow field as a pasture, which rapidly restores lost fertility. Ah, so a fallow field is where they leave it empty to rest for a year, and then you could have your animals placed on it so that they defecate all over it and gets lots of nutrients. That is wonderful. A bakery, I don't think I need to explain that one. Now, what is this? Trapping. Enables hunters to skillfully lay traps in the forest, which gives a positive income of meat. Nice. Might need that one because apparently we don't have much deer in our area, and food is going to be of utmost importance. Another one to do with it, advanced skinning, doubles the amount of meat harvested by hunters. Oh well, that's just as good as well. And then pelt extraction, hunters also collect hides from traps. Nice. on the demo, I don't know what it'll be like on this, but I often had a lot of hides left over, which I could sell to get things that I wanted. Forest management doubles capacity for all berry deposits. That is a good one. Beekeeping, yes. Workers collect honey. Every region can sustain up to 2 beekeeping places. Placing more will not increase the yields. Okay. Honey is very important. You can use that for all sorts of things. Then advanced beekeeping also enables you to collect the wax. Now, obviously you can use that for candles, but I don't know what else you'd use it for in this game. We'll have to investigate. I do think I will go and get the trapping thing first. Just because the meat and harvesting it that way, that's all year round, whereas the berries is seasonal. So if I can guarantee a solid income of food, that's going to have to be done. Policies. What are these? This is all new to me as well. Hunting ground. Oh, what's this? Levels, I presume? Foreign. Oh, not foreign. Policies signed. So, hunting grounds. Wild animals on rich deposits breed twice as fast at the cost of 50% reduction yields from crops. Oh. Okay, so you lose half your harvest, but you get lots of animals. Okay. Strict fasting. Citizens skip every 5th meal. Reduces food consumption, obviously. And people don't like it, obviously. Don't know what that is, but it's locked in early access. Churchy one of some degree. Water, not too sure, but it's next to the fire one, so that could be to do with drought. And that is probably some kind of fire brigade, maybe. Production, nothing here at the moment. We've got lots to see. Might even be able to specialize different regions for different things. That will be important. Not too sure where they're going to be building these traps and things. Currently, they are all transporting stuff, spears and things, and other gubbins like that. So they're going to go and get all of their gear. That's what everybody's doing at the moment. We have a look at the people. So this is because we have asked them to be part of the militia. Once they've all got their weapons and things, they should return back to work. Oh look, some people carrying shields around. It looks like they've been grabbing all of the stuff. I don't know where it got plonked, but they're grabbing it all, and everyone's getting armed and ready for when people need murdering. This man must have finished doing all of that, as he's now doing his job at building. Now then, the market. This all looks a little bit different as well. We're going to stick it on the good old roundabout with the well right next to it, and it's going to be in front of these homes, and apparently there's going to be enough market stalls for 37. Now, I don't think we're going to need that many, but it will look right lovely. Ooh. A well-supplied market is the lifeblood of your town. Assigned families will set up stalls automatically. Ooh. As long as there's enough space on the market. Oh, it's a good job I put a big one down then. Hover over specific categories to check your current supply and demand. And houses next to the closest to the market get their requirements fulfilled first. Now that would be important. Oh, sugar lumps. So there's the marketplace. So at some point we should see people from the granary, because there's a couple of people in there, I think, set up market stalls in here. Now that'd be nice to see. There we have it. Our first food stall is here. Nice. So there's nothing there yet, but I presume that they're going to go and get some stuff and stick it in. Now, do you know how we unlocked that piece of research? Apparently, this man is off to go and set some traps. So let's keep an eye on him. Oh, I just seen it. That is a trap. Now that looks like a basic trap where there's a stick on it, an animal goes in, it breaks and it traps them. So nice. I wonder what kind of thing they'll have in that. Maybe a bunny? I don't know, but he went all the way over here for that. So is it worth building more roads? I don't know. It's hard to predict where they're going to go at this point for me. I'd have thought they'd bung it in the really big piece of forest, but apparently not. Interesting. Now these houses are eventually going to get built. But everyone's just kind of a little bit busy at the moment. People are transporting things for the new market. This food stall has meat in it. If we have a look at this person over here in the forager's hut, this family owns stall. Nice. So I think different families can own a stall of different stuff. Not too sure. We'll have to figure that out as we go. Alright, not entirely sure how this works, but they've got berries and meat there currently, and people are moving around transporting things. So they're all on it, transporting berries. They're transporting bread. So I presume they're going to fill this up and then all these people can then have access to it. Which means they're lacking in their normal things. So in the forager's hut, there's... well, it's full. They need to empty the damn thing. In the meat section, they've taken a little bit of that, but it's still rather irritating. People in the granary, they are doing what? I don't know, but they're transporting things around. They have a load of bread. They have more bread. They have berries. I think they're just a little bit busy. I might just need to catch up. Yes, 2 new houses, which should mean we get 2 new families, which is important. So they've got a bit of everything in there, food, meat and berries. People are apparently happy with the food variety, so that should mean that it should go up in approval. If we go up in approval, we should get more people in to fulfill those new spaces. Looking at the people that work in the hunting camp, all of them are setting traps, which is interesting. So we should have a steady supply of meat. You know, it keeps them busy while this is replenishing. The deer need to get randy and have babies. Now we have the berries, which is seasonal. There's still quite a lot in there. It's been taken out a little bit. We just need to spend a bit more time on moving goods around. One thing I do need to watch out for is firewood. That's going to be a thing, but I also need to... oh yeah, look, we have 5 months worth of... oh, we've got lots of food. Not much fuel. Right. Well, we'll take one off of the forger's hut, and we'll stick one on this one, which I do believe gives us more. Woodcutter's Lodge, which is that one. There you go. We need 1 family spare so they can do construction and move things around, and probably move the ox, but it's currently not doing anything, so they'll probably be just shifting. I'm going to make room for 3 more houses. Just while it's not winter, we can get one of the families making more. Then we'll have our first row of houses. Plenty of room for people to move in. Then we can get down to business. Absolutely right, lovely indeedy. Nice. Right, we now have plenty of houses, which is fantastic. Now we just need families to move in. Now we have people approval, which is a little bit high. So they should start moving in. Now there's also now another stall, a firewood stall, which makes sense. And then we have the food one, which still has the other stuff in it. Yes. Now the bread at some point is going to run out because I don't produce any of that. I just need people to bloody move in. So to upgrade this town further, I need clothing and a church. Now to do that, I need animals, or I can place down a little farm thing and grow some of the... Well, one of them, I can't remember which one it is, but wool or cotton of some kind. But I need more people. People are slowly getting more approved of me, but I just need them to move in. Just come in. What I'm going to try and do is get a lot of logs in and I can build things, but also in some of the houses where people are in, get some eggs and things just to increase the variety of food that we have. Now I presume people are in this one. No, people are in that one. Yes, I just want to make sure people are in the ones which I'm upgrading. Oh, that would be a little bit pointless really, wouldn't it? Let's double check. People are in that one. Yes, there's some chickens coming. That's going to be in there. And then if it'll let me, some goatage. Oh, provides a positive yield of hides. Well, I don't need that. I thought it was going to do milk. Alright, we'll save our money for now then. Alrighty, we have chickens and we should have vegetables. Probably a little late to be growing things. Some stuff... Yeah, well, it's more getting ready for next year. We should have a bit more variety. Hopefully that will increase the approval by having that wee bit of variety, and hopefully then more people will move in, because this at the moment is ridiculous. Yeah, neutral approval. Yeah, so we need more approval. Apparently we have a drought. Oh, most excellent. That means we're not going to get any berries, and these vegetables aren't going to grow for sure. I probably should get some more chickens in, maybe some more vegetables where people are, obviously. If I have enough, yes I do. Definitely want to be bringing in more people, and food variety is a big plus. What? Resources stolen by bandits? What? Where? What are they doing? There's the camp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh, they're all there. Have they stolen 4 berries? That is not very nice. Now, I would very much like to go and murder them now for such a horrible thing that they have just done to me. But I do fear that I may get murdered by them. And that's not very nice, really, is it? So I'm going to have to deal with these soon at some point. And they've also got armor on to some degree. And that will probably murder me quite easily. Now they're having a prod. Bit of practice, never hurt anybody. Unless they're just fighting it out, I'm not quite sure, to be honest. We'll have to see. Hopefully this is the only set of bandits that we have to deal with at the moment. It is still the first year, but several can pop up at any time.
Cheated him? Never. Perhaps he simply does not know how to cook properly.
Yeah, that is the sound of a man, apparently.
You will find finer wares anywhere else.
You tell me. Leave a comment in the comments.
Poor quality, he said. Impossible.
Right, seen as some bandits apparently snuck in and stole some vegetable stuff, I've decided to go and get a manor. Now I can't build this just yet. I need planks. So I'm going to go and get planks, and I can do that with the saw pit. Also, if I get a manor, my approval rating might increase, which would be lovely. Then I can get more families in. I've got 5 spare homes sat there doing nothing, and it's ridiculous. I've also got 40 months worth of supplies at the minute, so even if all those people were to come and fill up everything, it'd still be 20 months worth of fuel. Not fuel. What's it? So I'm going to turn off the hunting cabin and the other one and fully focus on getting this sorted, because I'm going to need plankage. Apparently it doesn't take very long, but I also need luggage, otherwise they're going to eat all of the planks, which wouldn't be very nice. That's not good. A new bandit camp has arrived, and these look nasty, and there appears to be a good amount of them as well. This just further emphasizes the fact I need defenses, and I need them quickly. Oh, there we go. We've got a new family in. Yes. Nice. That is good. Now then, still want this manor though. Also means we can possibly get some new people in. I need more planks. Where are these people supposedly doing this? Waiting for what? Oh, we might need another ox thing. Oh, but they're shifting it. Maybe that's what they were waiting on. There we go. So they're going to go and do that now, is it? Crafting. Yes, I presume. Where is off? Have we got another one? No, it's just more people coming in. Nice. Which should mean we've got another man for the militia. Nice. Oh my god, what is this? Castle Planner. Nice. Here you can edit the layout of your castle and plan the construction of new wings and towers. When you press commit, the old layout will disappear and the new one will be constructed. For now, the cost is also fixed. Nice. So we've got walls and gates, a outer tower, a garrison tower. Oh, geez. The outer tower provides 10 to the garrison space. Garrisoned units and villagers shoot projectiles at approaching enemies. So that'll be lovely for murdering people. And then the garrison tower increases the maximum retinue size by 12, limited by 1 per region. Then we have the tax office, which is apparently only cosmetic only, as it's under rework. Okay, I see. So really, at this moment in time, if I just stick the house down, which is fine, but I can drag it around and do whatever I want. I can drag walls and... Ooh. We'll have to play with this at some point. For now, do I just stick it there? And if you think if that's going to be our man's house, he wants the sunny side of the hill. The sunshine in the morning will be blazing through, kind of. Let's have a look. Where are the windows? Yeah, I suppose that will do. Is that the porch? I don't know. Oh, that's the old outer way. If we bung it there for now, we've got the road going from there and there. I'd like to think I could build a bit of a road around it with gates. It might be an idea at some point to move the storage within. I'm just thinking the plateau of this, where this little forest bit is, that's where the castle is going to be. So if I just stick it there, which is a prime retail spot, I can just commit to that for now, which is right lovely. Now I don't know how long that is going to take to do. Probably a little while, but if I could get people on with that quickly, we should be good. So I'll turn people off the saw pit and the logging camp and the woodcutter's hall. Everyone should be happy. We've got plenty of food. We've now got 5 entire families that should be working on my house. Oh, brilliant. My house is built. I now have a new retinue assembled. And now we can click on the taxes tab, selecting your manor to set levels of taxation. Taxes can boost your treasury, your influence, and the cost of making, or at the cost of making your population poorer. I see. I don't exactly know what you put in here, but fuel reserves, remaining fuel. What do you do? Stick a bit in? I don't quite know. Now we've got people. Apparently people are in here. Nice. Oh, they're servants. I see. Taxes. Land tax. Okay. And thief tax, which is a percentage of surplus food that's getting into the church in return for influence. Oh, geez, 10%. Geez, right now we'll leave that. I need more people over money right now, but we've got a house. Now, where is my retinue? Let's have a look-see. Pick a rally. Pick a rallying spot and mobilize this unit for combat. Yes, right in the middle of town. We'll go for there. I want to see our troops. Apparently they have recruits missing. Oh, people are going to have a go. They're running. Oh, geez. Moving your units. You can drag them about and do wonderful things. Nice. Oh, the combat strength of your unit depends on many factors. The stance, check the army tab below to set them. All have pros and cons. Morale, fatigue, and effectiveness is the attack and defense multiplier. The unit you have a hard time fighting uphill, or archers struggle with shooting in the rain. Hold tab to inspect details. Oh, I see. So attack, armor, shield, impaling, charge, and anti-armor. And they have a boost from being in the home region, and they are awaiting orders. Nice. What about these? These have a lot more armor, attack, anti-armor. They are pole arms to some degree. Good at impaling. Their effectiveness is down for whatever reason. And yeah. So these weapons we got for free at first, which is right lovely. This is just going to be so good. So some of them have weapons, some of them don't. What do you think? Right lovely indeedy. Well, on that note, I'm going to leave this episode here. Those bandits are going to have to be dealt with. I need a way of making tools, getting the iron out. We need more population. I need a church. We need to build walls. We need to be prepared for combat. If you have had a jolly good time watching this, do leave a like on the video, that would be great. Leave a comment of your thoughts. If you want to ask anything, do it. Any recommendations, I'll read them as well. Do have a jolly good day. I hope you've had a wonderful time, and I shall see you in the next episode. I will be continuing to do lots of recordings on Manor. I reckon I'm going to cream all over it for a good amount of time. Yes. Thank you. See you soon. Thank you for watching this video all the way through. Hopefully, if you have, if you can like the video too, that helps as well. A special thank you to all of the members of the channel who get lovely benefits of up to 2 weeks worth of additional content early. Isn't that right, lovely? Now the next video, if it's available, will be on the screen right now to the bottom left, and the full playlist to the bottom right. Have a good one.